YouTube, chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, chicks.
I find him. You know, I like Chick Smooth. Chick Smooth is somebody I really enjoy listening to on YouTube because Chick just got an intellectual curiosity about things.
Oh boy, here we go, you guys. The first week numbers are in for Drake's albums that he released last week. Now, after what feels like damn near 2 years of promotion for this album, a lot of people had very high hopes for this album. People also had different expectations for what they wanted to hear from this Drake album. Some people wanted to hear him rap. Some people wanted to hear him get back to the club hits. Meanwhile, other people wanted him to get back to the Drake that we know. There was also people that said, yo, we do not want to hear you diss Kendrick or anybody. Drake actually surprised everybody by dropping 3 new albums last week. Iceman, Maid of Honor, and also Habibti. Now, let's get right into it, you guys. Iceman sold 460K first week. Habibti sold 114K first week. And Maid of Honor sold 109K first week. Now, Drake also becomes the first rapper to debut 3 albums in the top 3 Billboard positions. And he also broke his tie with Jay-Z for the most #1 rap albums, which I'm sure he's probably going to enjoy after dissing Jay-Z on the album. Now, before we get into whether or not this is a win for Drake, let's actually take a look at the first week numbers for some previous Drake albums. Views that dropped in 2016 was about 1 million first week. Scorpion sold 732. Nothing Was the Same sold 658. Take Care sold 631. CLB sold around 600,000. Thank Me Later sold around 450. Now, these are numbers for Drake's first week solo albums. So, as you guys can see, in terms of Drake's solo albums in the past, Iceman sits right above Thank Me Later. Now, if you want to get fancy with it and combine all 3 numbers from all 3 albums, it's going to sit right under Scorpion with 680K units. Now, I know everybody's going to have their own opinions and also expectations for what they thought this Iceman album was going to sell. Me personally, if you're Drake, you gotta be happy with these numbers. I'm not sure what number Drake and his team were expecting first week, but you gotta imagine it's at least around 500K units. With everything you got going on with your label, the lawsuit, certain fans not listening to you anymore, you gotta be happy with 460K. It's been 3 years since a rapper sold over 400K units, and that was Travis Scott back in 2023 with Utopia. So, if you're doing 460K without any physicals and also putting out 2 other albums that could potentially take away the steam from the first one, I would not be too mad at 460K. Now, the game who everybody thought might end up on this Iceman album, he actually took shots at somebody. And I'm gonna let you guys figure that one out in the comments below. The game reacted to Drake's first week numbers. He said, yo, I remember who said what about who when they thought it was what it wasn't. AKA, somebody lied saying Drake wasn't going to do numbers anymore. Now, I had to weigh in with the people. Make sure you guys go follow me on Instagram at Chick Smooth. I asked people if this was a big L or a big W. My guy Edwin said big W because Maid of Honor will start picking up now, especially when we go into the 101 days of summer this weekend. Somebody else said I personally feel like it's an L. Only because of the 2-year rollout with 3 albums. Dude should have did a mill. Somebody else said, I'm sorry to say this, brother, but this is an L. He fell off in the hip-hop industry, I'm sorry. And I also checked in with one of the biggest Drake fans out there, and here's what he said.
All right, yo, we got my guy Zay here. One of the biggest OVO stands out there.
Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. Fan of music, but Drake, Drake's the GOAT, though.
Aubrey's Angels right here, man. My God. Hey, yo. Yo, first week numbers is out.
460,000.
460.
460. Wait, what'd your boy Kendrick do?
Yo, we're not talking about that, man. Yo, why do y'all love bringing up Kendrick, dog?
What your boy?
First week, Iceman. Right?
I think he did 120 on the other 2 each.
Yeah. How we feeling about the 460 though? Is that a big W or is that a big L? Talk to me.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's still a big W because ain't nobody doing those numbers. But that's like the mid range for Drake. I'm proud of that number for how everything went. Think about it. You know what I'm saying? 2 years, quiet-ish.
Sexy songs for you came out.
Huh?
Sexy Songs came out.
Yeah, but quiet-ish. It wasn't doing, like, we can all admit it wasn't really doing too much noise.
Well, if we're talking solo albums, then yeah.
But yeah, he's it ain't really been the normal 2 years that we would get from him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and post beef, I think it's a win, bro. I mean, at the end of the day, he outsold. You know what I'm saying? He's got what is it? He had 40 spots on the charts.
Something like that.
You know what I mean? That's name somebody else who did that.
Could you let us know how many records that you liked on Iceman?
I have to say it's probably like seven favorites, 6 to 7
Mm-hmm.
favorites.
So that's 6 out of what, like 18 records?
Something like that. I mean, the other ones are cool. I won't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. It's definitely a little too specific on Kendrick and the whole beef stuff, but he's got like 7 good ones though.
Okay. All right, well, there you have it, guys. There you have it, man.
Listen, man, you guys get in the comments below. Do you guys think 460K first week is a big W for Drake or it's a big L? Like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys later, man.